Everyone, this is Hippy Dippy. We're on number 87. 87. Now then, this anime is really good, but the main protagonist is freaking lazy as fuck. Okay, first off, the main character is fucking lazy. Of course she is. The main reason being is because she's fucking lazy. Here's the thing, and this is where I don't understand, is the fact that she may be lazy, but the funny thing is the fact that she's got some major fucking issues. First off, how do I explain this to other people? The main character is the girl, okay, and she lives with her brother. Problem is, when she's at school, she gets straight A's. She's the most honorous student. She's amazing. When she gets home, though, she's lazy as fuck. She has a friend who has big boobs, and she has a crush on her brother who works all the time. But the funny thing is the fact that even though she has a crush on her, she goes to her house daily, but she doesn't know that it's her because she stays at her house all day. The only reason why being that is the fact that there's an art style called something, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Chibi. When basically it's a drawing. It's how to explain it. It's like a drawing. It's just that it makes the characters smaller, but they're adults pretty much. It's really common known in the anime world because it's like, you know, it's hard to explain. If you ever watch Rock Lee, Ninja Pals, and Naruto, then you'll understand it. It pretty much makes all the characters small, but they're still adults at the same time. It's pretty much that. So when she goes into that mode is when she goes into that mode. She sleeps all day. The main character sleeps all day, plays video games, drinks soda, chips, and all this type of stuff because she doesn't give a fuck. When her friend finds out that she's doing that, she thinks it's her sister or something, and that was like fucking hilarious. Her friend is also very shy, but she also lives in the same apartment complex that they do, so that's why she goes in there. Same goes for the thing. Now then, with that being said, though, it doesn't show any boobs or tits because it's not ichi. If it was ichi, then yes, but it's not that. It's basically strictly off of comedy. With that being said, though, the only reason why it's only at number 87, though, is because of the fact that even though it beats soft tennis, because soft tennis is also funny, but the only reason why it doesn't get. Well, let's first explain why it beats soft tennis because that's the last anime on the list that we did, even though it was only 3 minutes. Because the fact of the matter is that I've already reviewed that anime, so I don't have to explain it all. But here's the thing: soft tennis is too fucking ridiculous to move up. This anime makes me feel like if I was a girl, I would have done this: be lazy at the house while going to school and getting all straight A's and B's and like being an honor student and stuff. But when I get home, I'm lazy as fuck. I literally did do shit. I never hang out with my friends, even though they weren't technically my friends, and this, that, and the other thing. That's what I used to do back in high school. So I kind of like enjoyed the fucking anime because of that reason. But the main thing why it doesn't get further on the list is because of the fact of the comedy. Now then, we've made Defrags a comedy. Suzuka's sometimes a comedy. This anime, however, because of how the comedy works, should be higher on the list, but it doesn't because I feel like this is me doing this when I was a teenager. So that's why it's at number 87. But the only reason why those will go further because you know when the comedy is like, gonna happen. You see, there's an art style that in the anime world is in the anime world there's an art style where it makes all the characters look smaller because she's in high school and when she gets home she she turns smaller but she's still in high school. It's called CHIBI. I don't know if that's right or wrong. You can roast me in the comments down in the section below. But it's a type of art style where when they use this art style, it means that it's supposed to be comedy based mostly because of how it is. And the art style is mostly for laughs and stuff, and that's what my main issue is that you already know when the comedy's gonna hit because she's always in that mode. When she's not in that mode, it digress. That's why I think that this anime deserves to be on the list, but no higher. Now then, if they didn't do she didn't go into chubby mode or whatever it's called, people are gonna roast me in the comments because I'm probably spelling it wrong too. Here's the thing. Okay, when it comes to this anime, if they didn't do that, I guarantee you it won't even be on the list because the fact of the matter is that I think it's funny because of that reason. But the problem is though is that you already knew it's gonna happen. It's like double-edged sword type of thing. It makes it more funny, but you already know when the comedy bits are happening. But that's why it smashes into each other. Now that we've already been through comedy animes before in this list, like Defrag, and also Shuffle. But the main reason why it beats those two animes, mainly Defrag, because Defrag is technically mostly comedy. Shuffle is more drama. The only reason why it beats Defrag is because Defrag was like, okay, that's weird. But the main thing with this one is because I can't pronounce it. It's gonna be in the titles, of course. But the main reason why it's better than Defrag is because you already know when the comedy bits are gonna happen. That's what my main thing I like about this anime. But it's also might be a turnoff to some people because you already know when the comedy bits are gonna happen. But the comedy bits, though, it's pretty fucking funny. Now, because of that reason, it's not gonna get higher on the list, even if I do it. If they did it more differently, like for example, if they were all in chubby mode, then I will be like, okay, so let me get this straight. So let me get this straight. She's gonna be in chubby mode the whole time. I probably would have ranked it at least an 86, 85, maybe somewhere in that range. But because of how they set up the comedy bits and when she's small and stuff, it's like for example, this art style of anime makes the characters, even though they're like, how do I explain it? When they are like adults, and I guarantee you this, when they are like adults, how do I explain it? When they're adults, the anime style of an adult in anime, it's like that, except for when they change it up into chubby mode. I'm probably saying it wrong still because I'm a freaking idiot and my English sucks. When they go into this mode, they turn into small kids, but they still have the attributes of a young adult. Pretty much, if you have a girl with big boobs, they turn into a small kid, but they still have the big boobs. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm explaining with that, but that's what basically it is. And it's only one character, so it's not like the main character doesn't have big boobs. Her friend has big boobs, but she doesn't have big boobs. Why the fuck am I keep saying fucking big boobs? Some fucking if anyone must know, Japanese cartoons are not for kids. Most of them because it's mostly chicks with big boobs. Because Japan people are freaking perverts. Not gonna lie, they are perverts. But that's why most of the games, at least if you ever watch an anime, unless it's kids, one of the character must have big boobs unless the anime sucks. That's what pretty much Japan thinks, but that's just my opinion. But here's the thing. And you know what the funny thing is the fact that she's fucking lazy and playing video games and staying inside. That's what everyone else is doing in this country too, because of the coronavirus, which is kind of interesting. But if you want to watch an anime to be lazy, this anime will teach you how to be lazy for like 3 weeks, which is a good thing because you gotta be lazy. You gotta play video games. You gotta watch TV. Read manga. Read books for Pete's sakes. You always want to watch that book. Watch this anime. It'll teach you how to be lazy for 3 weeks, pretty much. So anyway, as I was saying, this anime is at number 87. It doesn't go any further because of like I said before, you already know when the comedy bits are gonna happen. So that's why the main reason why. With that being said, though, we're at number 87. 86 will be after this video uploads, and I guarantee you that That one's going to be short as well, but I'll explain that when I get there. But this anime deserves to be at number 87. It doesn't move forward unless the chubby mode was like the whole thing. Then it'll probably move up 2 or 1 space. But I think it's good as it is, and that's the main reason why. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care, and stay positive.